Well, hello. I guess I'm bad at starting these vlogs, but I'm in Texas. Right now I'm in Frisco. I'm getting ready to drive to Flower Mound. It's about a 40-minute drive. I'm gonna go play some golf. It is Monday in Texas, so a lot of the courses are closed. Even more courses are busy as hell. I wanna give a big shout out to Vince Buffa, Mr. Buffa at Bridlewood Golf Club. I want to give him a big shout out for letting me come out to play. I think a lot of people consider pro golfers to just be able to play free golf whenever. That could not be a whole lot farther from the case. Makes me really appreciate guys, especially like Vince, who run really busy golf courses but still allow pros to come out and practice. I mean, there's not a lot of respect, not as much as you might think, for the mini tour pro that doesn't have status on a major tour. When we do get that recognition, when we do get that, you know, okay to come out and practice, it really does mean a lot. So thank you to Mr. Buffa.
This right here is actually more common than you might think. This is a guy who came up and wanted some advice. He noticed that I was a pro, and I was happy to help him. You know, especially if I'm being allowed to come out and practice for free, I'll give a little bit of help to the patrons. He wants some help with his takeaway, and it brings up a good point, actually. If you want some help on your golf game, hit the link in the description of this video, head over to zip.com, book yourself a little session, and I can give you some help just like I gave this guy. That is if you want to become better at golf. Back to the video. This drill I'm doing right here is called an elevated line drill, and I actually got this from Perfect Practice Golf. This is called the Raindrop. It's a very good training aid, honestly. It's an elevated line drill, and it's really easy to set up because it's actually retractable, kind of like a tape measure. A lot of elevated line drills, you have to unwind the string. It's really difficult to get it to the exact length that you want it to be. This is just like a tape measure. It comes out to an exact length. You can lock it in. It's actually super convenient. The reason I like doing this is because I can move it around all across the green super easily. It's not like a chalk line where I'm locked into one place, and I can do breaking putts with this. That's the really nice thing about it, is I can go up and down the line based on how much it breaks and really dial in my speed that way. That way I'm able to connect speed to line in an effective way. I go from all four directions here, hit a bunch of putts, and it really helps me get dialed in. The most amazing feature about this, and I'll show you it right here, is the retractable function. As you can see, it's all the way out. Normally this would take me a good 3 minutes to wrap all this back up, put it back in my bag, but here I just push that button and right back in. Super easy, super convenient. Perfectpractice.com, promo code Haddon15 if you want to get yourself one. They are fantastic. Link is in the bio.
Hit balls for right around an hour, chipped for about 30 minutes, and then I played 9 holes, made 2 eagles, no birdies, shot 3 under, and now I'm heading home. I think, and if you know me well, this will probably really surprise you. I think I'm gonna get Chipotle tonight. Welcome to Tuesday. It's practice round day. Got about a 30-minute drive to Firewheel. I'm gonna try to stop and get some breakfast at McDonald's. Do not judge me. 8:30 tee time for a practice round. Whose freaking idea was that? Feel okay about how I played. I shot a couple under. I'm going to go hit a few golf balls in the range. I'm gonna hit a few chips, a few putts. Not gonna really wear myself out, just practice until I feel good and then head home.
This remote is pretty sweet.
Good morning. Let's go play some golf. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Heavy set. Heavy set, baby. Heavy set time, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, this is my heavy set. I don't enjoy this, by the way. Oh, those people who are like, lifting keeps me sane. It's the only thing in my life that keeps me from going crazy. Ah, God, that shit sucks. How terrible is your life that lifting is the best part of your day? There's nothing fun about it. Golly. Sorry, I forgot to record stuff during the actual tournament. I mean, I could have at least done like post-round recaps, but I forgot. It is now the day after the tournament, and I'm forced to just talk about it in the past tense, which isn't fun for anybody. Essentially, it was a tale of 2 days. Neither day I feel like I played a whole lot better than the other, but the first day, my mental process was absolute garbage. And I blame it on the fact that I made an eagle on the first hole and I started to think score. Ideally, what you want to happen is you kind of go through the day not thinking about score, just thinking, that could have been a career ender right there, folks. Jeez. Anyway, ideally you go through the day not thinking about score, just mentally like, I'm gonna try to get into the process and not worry about where the shot goes, not worry about what happens. Be 100% invested in, let's make sure that everything about this shot, everything about the preparation for this shot is perfect. So then you can just let go and let the shot happen. Unfortunately, I spent my entire pre-shot routine and entire preparation for the shot just thinking about, I gotta hit it here so I can shoot this score. Luckily, I was able to recognize that and right the ship, but it was just too late. Ended up shooting 3 over par for the first day. Went out the second day, didn't have a ton of expectations. You know, I played pretty bad yesterday. Let's just try to stick to the process, not care about score, and see what we can do. And I shot a couple under. Left a lot out there, honestly, but the mental process was a lot better, a lot more solid of a round. Feel really good about Q School next week. As long as I don't think about result, don't think about let's go get starts, let's go top 10. If I go out and I play the way I did yesterday, and keep in mind, like yesterday, I didn't do anything special. I didn't do anything that was insane, really. I made like a 15 or 20 footer on the first hole. Other than that, I didn't really do anything unique. I just stuck to the process and did good stuff. So I'm hoping to do some more of that next week. It is 11:30. I'm gonna try to get this workout done and then go get some practice in. And I'll do a little practice vlog, I guess. Kind of take you guys through a practice day, because I don't know if I'm gonna play, but I'm definitely gonna try to practice every element in my game. So let's finish this workout and let's go do that. Well, I hit a few balls at Integrity Sports Performance or Golf Performance or whatever it is. And now we're out at Frisco Trails, is that right? Trails of Frisco Golf Club. And I'm gonna show you one of the holes I've ever played in my life. This is I think it's, what is it, like 475 this hole is. And there's a creek that runs through the fairway at about 280 yards. It's also extremely firm, very downwind, and like it goes straight downhill. So you have to hit like a 230, 225 club off the tee. I'm gonna hit it like a knockdown 5 and try to get as close to that creek as I can without going in. I just don't love like 470-ish yard par 4s where you have to hit like a, you know, like a mid, not even like a long iron off the tee. I just think it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna put a good swing on this one, see if we can put one in the fairway. That pretty good? Well, we hit a perfect drive. Normally, I feel like if you hit a 5 iron off the box, you should expect to have either an option to hit driver or a wedge into the green. I didn't have the option to hit driver, and I have 182 yards to the flag. It's not that bad because the pin's in the front, but it's just a weird hole, especially second hole of the day, you know, just weird, I don't know. Got 181 yards here, a little down. I'm gonna try to hit a choke down high 9 iron. See if I can get this thing to stop. These greens are mighty firm. Oh, and I yanked it. And I chunked it. But we're on the green. Looks like running towards the flag. What a good kick. All right. Not a bad result for a pretty mediocre golf shot. Here we have a massive collection area where the green runs away from you into a creek. Super firm and fast around here. So if you're back here and it's like, let's say the approach shot was into the wind, so this is now a downwind chip, you're almost not gonna be able to stop this thing on the green. Also, I had 180 yards in, but if I had mishit my tee shot, like if I caught that iron kind of fat or a little thin and not really, and the conditions weren't perfect, I could have 230 yards into this green. I say all that to say this. This is the second hole of the day. This is a whole lot to be asking somebody on their second hole of the day. Just think it's a very interesting test. I don't necessarily think it's unfair because everybody's playing it, but it is certainly interesting to ask somebody to hit a perfect long iron and then a perfect mid iron into this green where it's just havoc all around it. Whew, we'll take a par here though. Things could certainly be worse on this hole. We got a few golf balls in the air. That's a good thing. Plan is tomorrow to pack up the car, get on the road, probably leave at about 6 a.m. I'm gonna drive to Jackson, Mississippi, which is halfway between here and Frisco and Q School in Dothan. Gonna hopefully play Jackson Country Club, or Country Club at Jackson, which is actually the host of the Sanderson Farms Championship, which would be amazing if I was able to get out there and play that. And then stay the night in Jackson and drive the rest of the way to Frisco the next morning. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna start packing up so we can do that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can tell it's been a long time since I filmed that video because my hair is a whole lot longer. But regardless, you should watch the next video. You should subscribe, like, do all the stuff, you know, hit the notification bell, whatever you gotta do to make sure you see that next video because we're playing, spoiler alert, I did get on at Country Club of Jackson. I got to play the Sanderson Farms golf course and I filmed the hardest and the highest handicap hole. Filmed myself playing both of them. So that's not one you're gonna wanna miss. Plus, I will probably include what happened at Q School. If you do know what happened at Q School, you probably followed me on my socials. If you don't know what happened at Q School, another great reason to subscribe and hit the notification bell. So more great content coming, guys. The tour's rolling. Gonna keep trying to film as much as I can, edit as much as I can, get videos on YouTube as quickly as possible. And looking forward to seeing what you guys think of this one and the next one and the one after that. Very exciting times in the world of Ben Haddon Golf, so it's a great time to subscribe to the channel and get in while you can. Love you guys.